Hey, you are doing things your ancestors could have never done. You are doing things your ancestors could have never done. In their wildest dreams, they would not have been able to do the things that you can easily do every day. My great grandmother did not have electricity. And look at you, living the life spectacular, being fabulous, doing you, and being your ancestors' biggest dream. They could not have even fathomed doing what you can do. And that alone is reason to be thankful and have a shout and be happy and get glad. I don't care what your circumstances are. Maybe you're building something really huge and you're stressed. Maybe you're creating something that you've never created before. You're so far out your comfort zone you don't even recognize yourself. Maybe you're putting together an empire and things are not quite fitting together like you want it, or maybe life be life. It doesn't matter. Because the lives we get to live, our ancestors would have never been able to live. And we're on their shoulders standing tall and proud. Don't let them down. Do them proud. Don't act like you didn't come from a long line of warriors and kings and queens and empire builders. Act like what they experienced for you to be here was well worth it and that it was a deposit into your life. Something just gave me the inspiration to say that because I'm sitting here in the airport. As you watch this at 4 p.m. Eastern Time at the time that it is scheduled to come out, I will be in the air. And so I'm filming this in the airport before I go in the air so I can honor my commitment to myself and to you, to be present, and to do it in the best way I know how. And since I left super early this morning, I didn't do it before I left. I promise you I'm sitting here in the airport and I'm so thankful because I get to do things. Do you know all the countries that I have been to that none of my ancestors could have traveled to? Not that they didn't travel to them, they could not have done it. There's a big difference. You can do it. You can, so you must. That's what my yoga teacher says. You can, so you must. Do it. Make your ancestors proud. Make that bloodline superb. Lift your bloodline. Do bigger things than you think you can do. Be spectacular. Be magnificent. Go out your comfort zone. Do things that you watch yourself and you say, I can barely believe. I can hardly believe, I can scarcely believe that I'm doing the things that I'm doing. Do that because you have it in you. They gave it to you. You have it in you. And I don't care if your ancestors are from Ghana, Greece, Poland, Nigeria, Scotland, wherever. Your ancestors went through some things for you to be here. And in order for you to be here and live the life that you are called to live, no excuses, no holds barred, on purpose, it's going to take some guts, and you have it. Welcome to day 24. We're in John Randolph Price's Principles of Abundance, day 24, which means we are in principle number 4 for the third time. There's only 40 days to this challenge, and so take advantage of it while we're in it. Here is principle number 4. Say it with me. Through my consciousness of my God self, the Christ within, as my source, I draw into my mind and feeling nature the very substance of spirit. You're drawing from the infinite source into your mind and into your feeling nature, the emotional body. This substance is my supply. Just like Christ said, my word, I feed on the word of God. I do not feed on bread alone. I feed on the word of God. You are feeding on substance, the sustenance of this universe from the infinite source, consciousness. Thus, my consciousness, this is right mindedness. My consciousness of the presence of God within me is my supply. My consciousness that I am in the infinite field, that is the supply. Remember who you are. Remember what you are. That you are the infinite consciousness. That there's no separation. There's no duality. There's no them and us. There's only one, the great infinite field. That's all there is. It's nothing else. And we are all it. I love you. I'm going to move to my gate shortly. I got here nice and early so we can have this conversation. I'm going to go to my gate shortly and board a plane. You probably know where I'm going. You are doing things your ancestors could have never done. Remember that today. Carry it with you the whole day. And be so thankful. This is the life I get to live. I can do things my ancestors, I'm doing things my ancestors could have never done. And they went through what they did so I could be here. Ooh. So thankful. So thankful. You mean I have been to throughout the Caribbean, Jamaica 4 times, across the United States multiple times, Hawaii, a cruise around to the Hawaiian Islands, Greece, Italy, south of France, Paris, Middle East, Dubai, Abu Dhabi, Dubai several times, China, Hong Kong, India, Bali several times, Egypt, Kenya. Do you understand? Your ancestors could not have dreamed of doing that. I'm so thankful. And I'm just passing it over. I love you. ValerieLove.com. If you come with us to Bali, any of the places we're going this year, we'll just sit around in the airport and look and say, we are our ancestors' biggest dream come true. Peace. ValerieLove.com.